Hi Virgo, welcome back to Omkara Tarot and to the first love read of the month. Let's see what's going on with you, Virgo, now, what's going on with your person, and what action can we expect in this connection. And these are general collective readings, Virgo, will not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So, with that said, let's begin. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for Virgo and send them the messages they need to hear the most right now. Thank you. All right, Virgo, let's start your reading. Welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. And Virgo, if you're new here, we welcome you as well. Do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us. We welcome you in. So, newbies, I'm going to be setting down two sets of cards here, one for you, one for your person. But for me, this is going to be person A, this will be person B. If this is your reading, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? So, here we go, and let's take an action card for person A, an action card for person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Three of Pentacles, Virgo. Which means somebody wants to work things out for you, or maybe there is a chance now of working things out. Let's see what that is. So from what I see of these cards, Virgo, which are lying in front of me, how you guys are feeling is somebody wants to come back. Somebody wants to come back. They want to heal this situation between the two of you, because the other person seems to have stopped putting in work, not putting in any effort into this connection, almost on the verge of kind of dropping this connection. All person B wanted was, I think, person A to choose one or decide a direction, but they never did. So I think person B kind of got fed up, right? So person A does want to return now. Let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest of the cards. So Virgo and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? And Virgo, if any of you are looking for a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Virgo and their person. Thank you. I'm going to take a few more from another deck, Virgo. Then we'll start your reading. Virgo and their person. Virgo and their person. All right. Good to go, Virgo. Let's start your reading. The first one here says, "You're not the only one that's scared. This connection scares me too. It's hard because we can't seem to work out our differences. I keep looking up at the stars, hoping you're looking at them at the same time I do." This card comes a lot for you, Virgo, which tells me you guys are probably in separation right now. Are you sorry for hurting me? The way we are so in sync scares the hell out of me. I'm terrified. Second reference to somebody being afraid. This one said the same thing. You're not the only one that's scared. I'm scared too. I'm having a hard time believing that you really love me. I wasn't ready for our connection. The past of how I was raised affects how I act now in life. And the last card here, Virgo, says, I tried to walk away from you, but something keeps pulling me back to you. I just said that, right? Somebody wants to come back. They want to get over all this conflict and find peace with person B once again. So what I'm going to do, let's start with an angel blessing card as always. Let's see what my angels have for you. Then we'll start the clarification process, Virgo. So blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for Virgo, please. Blessing, guidance. Speak your truth and animals. So if you have a pet, maybe that will give you a little bit of peace and a little bit of, calming of your energy right now. But sometimes this card could also mean that, you are very magnetic at this time. Normally they say if animals are attracted to you, that means you're a good person. So maintain that you are a very good, kind soul, Virgo. You're attracting a lot of positive energy into you. And if you ever don't ever hide your truth, okay? Whatever is in your heart, speak it out so the other person knows exactly where you are and what you want. Because this kind of pain, fighting, not talking to each other, that really doesn't work in the long run, right? So let's put these cards here and start your clarification. Person A, why do you have the Six of Cups? Six of Cups for person A. They feel they made a foolish mistake. They did something. They want to now balance the scales out and heal this heartbreak. This person feels very bad. They did something foolish here from what I feel. Now this person, I feel, does want to return back. They miss that partnership. They want that equal give and take, that harmonious, feeling that they had with person B. They really want to do something to heal person B's heart now. Six of Swords, Spirit. Why does person A feel like that? Six of Swords. They did something. This was a beautiful connection, a very good friendship, a soulmate connection. You guys could have known each other for a long time. But this person, I think, or both of you, however, I don't know, maybe person A left person B out in the cold or had a fight with them. Something they did which created a bit of a rift in this beautiful connection. Some bad memories were created. And person A does want to change that now. They want the flow of energy to become positive again. They want to come out of feeling left out or being separated from their person. They do want to heal this connection so that you guys can come back in harmony and peace once again. So what happened, Spirit, in the recent past for person A to be feeling this way? Knight of Swords. There was a fight here. There was an argument here. There was an argument here. I think some fight or something happened. One of you, I think, did try and apologize. Either person A apologized or sent some communication, or maybe person B communicated and apologized, hoping that things would come back to normal. I think it was person A who could have tried to apologize, try and send some communication, hoping for a return, but maybe that person was very guarded after this fight, and that kind of didn't make them very happy. They're feeling very unloved at the moment, Virgo. Whoever person A is feeling very unloved. They feel yes, they've lost their Ten of Cups. Maybe they were meant to choose between two options or something and they didn't put in any work. They were trying to be emotionally manipulative, I don't know, trying to have their way, but in the process I think person A has lost that. They feel, they're very scared. Yes, this is a card of fear again, the Moon card. Very, very afraid that they could have lost their chance and lost their happily ever after. So how does person A now feel about the connection, Spirit? Knight of Wands and the Death card. So this person does want to charge back in. They still have a lot of passion for person B. They want to come out of this stagnancy or taking a step back. I think this person's been very depressed also with the separation. They don't want to be in this, retreat mode. They're looking for a reconciliation. They want to charge back in. They're on fire. They really want to charge back to person B and express that they are still very, very attracted and they want, to renew this connection once again. Death card, Spirit. Death card. Yes, whatever happened, I think, shook their world. It was a tower moment for them. They got very, very overwhelmed by the fact that, hey, person B has blocked me now. They can't believe that person B is blocking them or moving off for a new beginning, and the soulmate connection can come to an end. Or maybe person B could have said, I'm moving towards new love now. So that is kind of really, really stressing person A now. This has been like a huge tower moment in their life to realize that things have come to an end. They do want to transform this, though. They want to have a new beginning. So what action they're going to take, I'll open it later, Virgo. Let's go on to the other side and see how person B is feeling. Person B has the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Why is that, Spirit? Why is the Two of Pentacles in reverse for them? I think person B got tired of waiting, they got tired of being juggled, they didn't want to go back and forth in this connection, never knowing, is my person ever going to come to me, commit to me, give me that security, stability that I deserve. I think person A made a decision to stop working on this connection, even though it didn't make them very happy to do so, but they picked themselves up. They said, I'm no longer going to be juggled. I'm no longer going to message them or talk to them. I'm going to heal myself. And you know what? I am the Empress. I'm going to pick myself up and start focusing on myself. So I think person B took on the energy of the Queen of Wands, where they said, hey, listen, I know my worth. I can turn heads wherever I go. I'm going to focus on my work, on my projects, on my new beginning, and I'm no longer going to grow with somebody who never gives me that position or that respect. So I think person B stopped messaging or communicating or stopped expecting even any kind of message from them. So what happened, Spirit, in the recent past for person B to be feeling this way? Judgment. I think person B tried, not once, maybe many times. They could have tried to bring this connection back together. They knew intuitively that person A was their soulmate, but they soon realized that, their intuition told them that person A is either not making any effort, or maybe person A was just behaving in a very selfish and self-centered manner. It was all about them and never bothering about the feelings of person B, whereas person B always wanted to be their partner, their spouse. Some toxicity came into this connection by person A, I think, who tried to be very controlling. This is like my way or the highway, I'm the boss and I'll tell you, being a false emperor basically, trying to show that they were more powerful by controlling how the situation would go. Whereas person B always had dreams of, healing this connection and being, partnering up with them. And person B could have tried many times. Till I think now they've gotten fed up and maybe now turned their back and saying, hey, I'm going to see what else is out there. So person B, how do you see this connection now, or your person? Chariot. I think person B is moving forward. Okay, one more. Okay, person B hasn't really shut the chapter down, to be honest. All person B is looking for is clarity. They have their boundaries up, yes. I don't think this person has totally shut the chapter on person A, but they want person A to come forward in a direct and positive manner and offer them what they deserve, the Ten of Pentacles. Otherwise, I have a feeling person B could be ready to drop this connection which has turned toxic. Or what's this Devil in reverse, Spirit? Yes, they're very disappointed. They're very, very disappointed that person A never made any decision. They feel betrayed, they feel let down, they feel like they lost. They tried and tried many times, and this is a card of disappointment, that so much time, effort, energy was wasted for what? Just for some passion? Where's the real deal? One more? Yes, because now I think person B is giving up almost, especially after these words have been exchanged between the two of you. Maybe there could have been some harsh, rude words said, or a fight that could have occurred or something. Person B is quite tired of all this. They're saying, I don't have the energy or the strength. I've tried and I've failed, and I don't have the energy now to fight for this connection again. So I think they're charging forward. Where are they going, Spirit? With the Chariot? Where are they going with this Chariot? One more. They feel, just give me a second, my doorbell just rang. I'll be back in a second. Sorry, Virgo, I got disrupted. So as I was saying, I do feel this person would like to move forward with person A, but right now they don't have the energy. They don't want to again try and have this backfired back on them. They don't have the strength left. They don't want to spend the rest of their life looking back and feeling nothing really worked. In fact, person B is trying to get themselves out of feeling all this sadness. Yes, they're drained out. Totally drained out. Queen of Cups in reverse. They feel I just keep putting in and I get nothing back. So let's see how you guys are feeling about each other now, or what action you guys are going to take now. So I'm going to take another deck for this one. And before I open this, if you're still here, that means it's resonating a little bit with you. Virgo, if you could just hit that thumbs up button, it'll really help me know how many I'm resonating with. And also it helps the videos to circulate so it reaches many more. Person A is in the Fool energy. They want to have a brand new beginning. Fool. Sorry. Why is person A in the Fool energy, Spirit? Why is this in action? What does this Fool card mean as action for them? Fool card. What's this Fool card for person A? Why is that an action that they'll be taking soon, or they want to? Page of Swords, the Tower, and the Seven of Pentacles. They have been watching. It's not that they've taken their eye off person B till now. They have been waiting, watching, keeping an eye out for person B to see what they're doing, where they are. The fact that person B has not been, paying them attention, this has been a big wake-up call for person A. They, I think, are now contemplating of how to invest back into this connection. They want a second chance. They're wondering what to do, what investment should I put, what can I do to get this connection back. Yes, they've been feeling very left out and abandoned and whatever without person B. So let's see, person B, will you take any action towards them? Person B is leaving them out in the cold for right now. They're doing exactly to them what they did to them, right? So Two of Wands, the Devil, and the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords. I think person B somewhere feels that this connection has become toxic. It gives them a lot of stress. Okay, gives them too much stress. They have started assuming that this connection has only become very toxic and it's not for me. They are always left waiting with no sign of person A arriving. I think person Knight of Swords, I think they're waiting for person B to make a move. Give me one more, Spirit, as action for person B. What action will person B take? What action? Okay. Oops. Oh, I took the wrong deck. I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, what action will person B take towards person A, Spirit? I think person B is kind of pretty ready to walk away and move forward in their own life. I think person B has finally found themselves with that Queen of Wands energy. This person is not waiting around for anyone else. They feel if this person has to come to me, they can chase after me if they want. I'm on my way. I'm going. I have chosen my path now. I'm the Empress. I'm sitting on my chariot. I'm going towards my happiness. I'm not going to wait around for somebody who's going to only bring toxicity to my life and who's going to bring me so much stress. So at the moment, Virgo, person B, I think, has kind of given up. Person A is feeling very, very bored and lonely. They definitely want a brand new beginning. So let's see on Friday what happens. But if they do come forward, person B, make sure you speak your truth this time. Okay? So that's all I have for you, Virgo. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.